music and let you see me. Okay, that's enough of music. Okay, ready? We are talking about our final play. It's a bit of a coaching chat on the mat with me about the warrior fitness journey that we've been through. What a journey has it been? We've been, through many different plays, one building upon each other, all to achieve this ultimate executive warrior body that you need to be successful in the long term. It's not just about physical resilience. It's not just about physical fitness. It's also about the mental game and using your body. And this is where I'm different. I'm not a fitness trainer. I'm a warrior coach. I train people how to fight in life, in business, in the street. These things that I'm giving you is helping you succeed and overcome, and ultimately to have this warrior confidence, this warrior, when I talk about the eyes, you have that look. It looks like you are not to be messed with. You have that confidence, you have got that vitality, energy, but also the body to back that up. So this is what it's all about. But today I want to close off this series of plays with a coaching chat with you about some of the things that I think it's going to help you become more successful as an executive warrior. What is that about, Steve? What are you talking about, coach? Okay, biohack fitness mat chat. Now, before, like when I was training with my master, this is what he would do with me, like after every training session, sit down and just have a coaching chat. And I want to keep this casual, a bit like that, like a chat with, you're training with me, and I'm just having a coaching chat to share some of my experiences and knowledge, hopefully to help you become more successful. And what would you be discovering today? We're going to cover some of the common biohack fitness mistakes to avoid, things that got people before. People I coach, they've made those same mistake. I'm going to share their mistakes with you so that you don't make the same mistake as them, right? The future of biohack fitness, what that look like, what you can look forward to, and what could be next for you in terms of your journey of biohack fitness. Okay, some common biohack fitness mistakes that you will want to avoid. Number one, right? Don't mistake sporting achievement or of a goal achievement with health and business performance. They're not the same. A lot of my people I coach, the executives and founders, they have this work hard and play hard mentality. They want to win. You put them in any sport, they want to win the game. They're so competitive. So much so, they want to be number one at everything. And they think if they're number one in sports, that means they're number one in success in business, but that's just not the same. When you want to be successful in sport, you are sacrificing energy for your business. You are sacrificing time for your business. You are sacrificing your mental cognition for your business. It's not the same. You are a human being, and as humans, you have to decide what you want more. Winning on track and field, winning in a game, winning in a sporting contest and competition is something that is going to take away from your business and life performance. If you want to be successful, choose which one is it that you prioritize more. If your choice is your business and your life and health, then you need to choose that consciously. What that means is winning in competition and training for it and just to be number one in there is not as much as a priority as health and business and personal life. When you train that hard, this is the reason why most sports people have a limit to their career. Their body, their health will only last so long. So they're trading their health, their longer term health, and for money or for success on the field, right? So that's okay. That's their choice. But just don't confuse the two. Make a conscious choice of which one you're going to value more, and that's going to help you. Training that hard to succeed in the field is going to impact your health. A lot of these professional sports people have long-term injuries that just don't talk enough about, right? That's a sacrifice. Don't make that mistake. If you want to be successful in business life, exercise enough to give you that, to give you what you want, but that is the goal, not the other way around, right? Your purpose of working out is to help you become more energized, not to be less energized. So bodybuilding is going to take a lot of energy. It can undermine your energy in business, in life. So just be conscious of that. I don't want you to make that mistake. The other mistake is they get trapped by community. Often, entrepreneurial journey is a very lonely journey. You're on your own. You have to be the calmest person in the room. You have to make important decisions. There's a lot of pressure. No one really quite understands what you're going through. And what that means is, if you're part of a cycling club, if you're part of a soccer club or football club or something else, yes, even though you know that it's not as time efficient, but you're really enjoying it because you crave that sense of connection and belonging that you don't get as the boss of your business. So you want to go hang out with peers. And that can create a trap in itself. Even though cycling for hours and hours and hours, it's not the most time-effective way to get your fitness goals, right? But you're trapped because you want that sense of belonging, so therefore you keep on going. And this sense of community, I find, is what limits people's ability to achieve, because they value this and they use this as a reason, oh, this is for me, for fitness. Well, it's not. It's really your sense of belonging, right? Could you maybe do your fitness in less time and use the free time to get that sense of belonging? Maybe in a mastermind, maybe in an entrepreneur club, maybe to do something else that's actually helping you achieve your business and life goals more so than mixing the need, right? They're not the same. A community sense of belonging is a valuable need. It's an important need, but that's different to fitness and exercise. Doing this sometimes actually undermines your fitness or health. Chronic cardio has been demonstrated to not so good for your health. Whether it's wearing out your joint, wearing out your heart, there's all kinds of issues that come with chronic cardio. Research has become more and more evident today. If you don't believe me, go and check it out. All right? But this is something I just want to clarify. As a coach, this is what I want to share with you. Be conscious and be careful in your decision making. And lastly is just delaying in action, delaying in doing something about it. We're very busy. We don't have a lot of time. So getting started, getting workout, it's easy to procrastinate and put that off. Why I tell you about the supplement about energy and motivation is for that reason. When you take some of these supplements like caffeine, L-tyrosine, it's going to give you the motivation to actually do something about your health, to go and do the workout. So don't delay. Go and do. Go and try. Another common thing that I often see, and this is probably more guilty in the biohacking community, is we've got this obsession with technology. I told you I love technology and gadget because it's cool, right? It's cool to see what they can do. And it's very easy to get trapped, right? You see Tony Robbins' electric taco device, which is post-EMF device. Now, very good for recovery, improve sleep, improve injury recovery. And remember, accelerate recovery is one of the key tenets of biohack fitness. I mentioned that very early in the playbook. So you can use that for sure. But just don't get obsessed with all the technology, getting too much, right? It's very exciting, and it's about the result we're looking for. If you already got a way to accelerate device, so recovery, do you need 15 different things to accelerate recovery? No. And that's the problem with tech obsession. You understand the principle, intensity, recovery, mindfulness. How does this device help? The blood flow restriction help with intensity. So does a vibration plate. So does a whole bunch of other things. So does a kettlebell, right? So does band. Do you need everything to increase intensity? Probably you don't need you probably don't need 15 different things. Maybe you want a bit of variety for intensity, but just be conscious. Your goal is increasing intensity, recovery, increasing your mindfulness or what you do so that you be conscious about flexing of your muscles and working up effectively. Don't caught up with having multiple things do the same thing. You're just wasting your money. And most important thing is you're wasting your time, which you can't recover. Some devices, and you look at some celebrity like the guy, Brian Johnson, right? He's spent tens of thousands of dollars on a machine. Supposedly that gives you it's like a $20,000 machine. Gives you crunches, and you see him demo it. He's a obviously very successful multi-millionaire. I think he's a billionaire even. Okay, so he shows how much he's gonna reverse aging, and he's got this device that gives you the equivalent of 10,000 ab crunches in 5 minutes. Right? Sounds a bit outlandish, and if you look at that, you can get caught up and say, "Oh, he's doing it, and maybe I should do that too." But if you think about the claim, his abs look like, if that's 20,000 crunches, why does professional models who doesn't do 20,000 crunches, nowhere near, still have better abs than he does? Right? Just think about that. Right? It's not. I mean, the devices are cool. I love technology. I don't have anything against Brian, but just think about that. And do you really need that device? Right? Do you have the money to burn like him to try different things? And are you Brian? Are you a vegan? So just think it might work for Brian, but does it really work for you? Probably not. Okay, something to think about. Okay, what does the future look like? The future of biohack fitness. What does that look like? This is where the exciting future of biohacking is very interesting. I'm just mentioning it because we're on a journey. We're continuously discovering new science and new way to improve our effectiveness. And this is something that you might be interested in as a biohacking executive. Okay, so remember the goal of biohack fitness is to have it all. We want to have fun, have novelty, variety, enjoyment, so that it's long-lasting. We have connection, but then it's all about the executive performance goals. We want to focus. We want to look good, feel good, confidence. It needs to be functional, and it's the three principles. It's that when you work on these things, you know what levers you can pull. Whatever you do, whether it's an exercise, whether it's a biohacking device, it's all about that intent. Either it's working on increasing intensity, or helping you be more mindful, or like AI. The AI-ness is really making it easier for you to work out. Instead of using your mind, the AI is taking over some of that. So it's monitoring how you work out consciously, right? Not consciously as in the thing is alive, but it's actually monitoring it and helping you become more mindful in what you do by adapting to your resistance. And that is a way of improving mindfulness. Does it improve recovery? So these are the three levers, ultimately. All biohacking exercise devices protocol will work on one of those three. If you work on all three, fantastic. You get a lot of boost, but that's what you want to focus on. So what does that mean in the future? It's really about working on those three to get even more results in less time. That could be intensity, right? So we talk about blood flow restriction, we talk about reheat, ARX, AI. There's new things like electromagnetic stimulation, post-EMF will increase intensity. The recovery, SARMs, selective androgen receptor and modulators, which is a type of peptides or proteins that stimulate a particular recovery, increases healing. There's NMN, there's NR, which is NAD boosters. There's fasting mimicry supplements, hyperbaric oxygen. Those things will increase recovery. See, this is what I mean. Everything is kind of working on those principles. And customization and mindfulness, that's where the AI comes in, right? And they use your genetic data, your diet, and big data, and do pattern analysis to give you a specific recommendation tailored to you, a unique workout protocol. And the AI is a big part of that, because as it learns how you pull or push, it adapts to make it hard for you. It's designed to challenge you all the way. And that means you don't have to be as conscious. You don't have to do the mindfulness. The machine is doing the mindfulness for you. It's conscious of what your body is doing. Is it still good for you to be mindful on your own and learn for that rather than delegate it to a machine? Yeah, absolutely. Because then you have that mindfulness not just for the workout. You have the mindfulness in life. And that's going to help you become a high performer, the top 1%. Right? That's the future. It's really exciting. But we've been through a journey together. What's next for you? What's the next step? This is something, I have nothing against personal trainer. I have a lot of friends who are very good personal trainers, fitness instructors. But the traditional ones, if you want to talk about effectiveness, that's not their job. Then they're trying to get you into the gym. Right? They're trying to get you to use their machinery, use their facility. Their job is not to give you the most amount of impact in the least amount of time. What you want to look for instead is perhaps a biohacking lab, or get a biohacking coach, or biohack personal trainer, or boot camp. They understand the principle and they know what you're looking for as an entrepreneur, as a founder, right? That is what you want to look for to get you to the next level. We have a 30-day boot camp if you're interested. If you want to work with me, where we take you through some of the biohack fitness principles as well as body conditioning principles in 30 days and step-by-step program, reach out and book a time with me. I'll share with you what that involves. All right, this is the Low Mat Chat. I've shared a lot of my own journey. My struggles with weight issues, my struggle with fitness, my struggle with health, and how I was able to overcome that, lose a whole bunch of weight, and get super fit with very little time. And it's something that I really enjoy, and I love sharing it with people. If you've got any questions, please do reach out. I can't read your mind. Anything you need, I'll do my best to help. All right. Thank you for joining me on this biohack fitness journey, and we're at the end of this playbook series. In the next playbook, we have still got diet to cover. We still got the biohack brain and mind playbook to cover. If you haven't checked that out, check them out, and I'll see you in the next series of playbooks. Until then, see you later. Take care and God bless.